Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. I've got a gift request from Derek Huckaby, and the title of it, you saw it, is Anymore. All right, and I'm going to do a little thing on that in a second, but thank you for the gift and the request, Derek. And it's William Clark Green. You saw the title and the artist. I've done a number of William Clark Green songs and WCG songs, but there are a lot. I decided to check to see if I'd done this one before, because I'll frequently do that. I've done almost 5,000 reactions. So I type in Anymore, and here's my list of songs with the title Anymore. And I'm a word nerd. I love words and such and how they're used, but the very first reaction I did with the word Anymore in it was the Snake Oil Willie Band's song, I Don't Look Good Naked Anymore. And it was hilarious. And he's up here in Jersey, which is where I'm from. Yeah, I love that. But then the next one was the Malpass Brothers, I Just Don't Like Loving You Anymore. Then Brian White's, I'm Not Supposed to Love You Anymore. That was requested by Derek. So Derek, there you go. Melanie Cannon's Nobody Hops a Train Anymore. Kevin Fowler's Not Lovin' Anymore. Sarah Emily requested that one. She's down in Texas. Prairie Oyster, I Don't Hurt Anymore. That was requested by Jason Halverson, who's up in Minnesota. Jason, I hope you're doing well, my friend. Loretta Lynn's I Can't Hear the Music Anymore. Joni Harm's There's No Way I Can Love You Anymore. Jeff Cather requested that one. Holly Dunn's Nobody Takes the Train Anymore. So we got two of those. Terry Wood requested that up in Canada. Leroy Parnell, All That Matters Anymore. And that was requested by John O'Dowd, who's also from New Jersey. Now we've got WCG's Anymore. So took a trip down memory lane just to have some fun. Gave a few extra shout outs too right there, courtesy of Derek Huckaby. All right, guys, let's see what William Clark Green's got for us. It's a live performance. This is the one that Derek wanted, and it's not Vivo, so it should be fine. Whoa, that's cool. It's like an emperor. This is funky, like a big fat monkey.
This next song, I believe, is the best song that I have to offer the world. I have written to date. I wrote this song with two of my heroes, Max Stalling and Zane Williams, and this is my favorite song on record. It's called Anymore.
It's a very interesting venue. Just open space, all you need. And a CO.
Give it your best and try not to regret the past. It's a give and a take. Some things you just can't take back. I pulled you in just to push you away, searching for words that I know I should say, but I wasn't expecting the thought of you leaving today. I don't want you to go, but God knows you need to. And just so you know, well damn it, I love you, and I don't know how it all seemed to die in my arms. Well, you don't have to try to be every little thing I need anymore.
This is likely about a relationship breakup, but it also is consistent with a daughter leaving, like a child leaving home.
house that I bought for you feels like a big waste of space.
Yeah.
I took a night off from drinking and finally cleaned up the place. I've tried to be who you want me to be. You tried to fit in this life that I lead. So let's take a step back and focus and try to breathe.
Good.
I don't want you to go, but God knows you need to. And just so you know, well, damn it, I love you, and I don't know why it all seemed to die in my arms. Well, you don't have to try to be every little thing I need. Well, I'm so sick of fighting, of constantly trying just to let each other down.
Yep.
I don't want you to go, but God knows you need to. And just so you know, damn it, I love you, and I don't know why it all seemed to die in my arms. I don't want you to go, but God knows you need to. And just
Yep. There's no good place to stop a song like this, really. No ideal place, but he said the key thing in there. He tried to fit into her world. And when you give up too much of yourself, it doesn't work for either party, really. You need to give up some things and compromise to be part of the relationship. You do. And both sides have to compromise. But let's just say she was uncompromising and he is compromising. Anybody who's not compromising winds up becoming a master of nuance, and then they keep moving the goalpost to littler and littler things will bug them as they get you to adjust to the bigger and bigger and bigger things, then the medium things, then the small things become the big things. And it's a no-win situation. Both sides have to compromise. I don't know if that's what happened here. He tried to fit in the world, but she's got to go. And he gets it. They both need to breathe. Let's see how this concludes. I think we have the whole storyline, but
so you know, well, damn it, I love you, and I don't know why it all seemed to die in my arms. Well, you don't have to try to be every little thing I need anymore.
oh, she was given. That was very, very cool. Definitely a real story. Somebody lived that who wrote it. I don't know who. I don't know if that was William Clark Green himself. I don't know if it was a band member, but nonetheless, that's a very real account of a song, of a life, of an experience, of a breakup. They both had issues. He didn't need her to be. Or she didn't need to keep giving everything he needed her to be, or something to that extent. It just sounds like a normal relationship breakup where the chemistry wasn't there. But he did say we're going to take a break, like to breathe. And that sometimes is very helpful. I know a lot of relationships where the people have gotten away from each other for a few months. They didn't get each other out of their hearts. That's a very difficult thing to do because love doesn't die, not in an instant. It just doesn't. It can take time to atrophy, but it doesn't completely die. Being in love does. That can die, certainly. That can go away and fade. Liking the person, that can certainly fade. But taking a breather to sort of recalibrate and just see what you yourself sewed into the situation. Like he assessed it in here too. He had some perspective on himself and where he might have been a little bit too needy or pushy or insensitive. And where she needed to go, not only because of fault of his own necessarily. You know, if I had to assign fault that was being presented in this song, it'd be like I like 55 him, 45 her, because neither was thrown under the bus. You know, he was the one singing and he took ownership of some of the things. But the guitar work in here would make Jacob Herrick's proud. I know, Derek, you like a good guitar run once in a while. So, and the venue was very cool. Yeah, I like that you got me this one because I used to own dance studios with my now ex, right? With my ex-wife. She was the dancer, I was on the business side, and we had a ballet company. We also had a modern company, a youth modern company, and it was considered to be the top perform youth company in America. And we were considered to be the top pre-collegiate modern program in the country by a number of college deans or chairpersons of different colleges' dance departments, you know, USC's, Ohio State's, Rutgers, other places that have top shelf modern dance departments. We performed in a lot of places. And when I see a venue like that, I'm like, that is cool because I don't think it's a hotel any longer. That looks kind of semi-bombed out. Definitely looks vacant and big enough to put a performance like that in. So kudos to whoever scouted this place out and found it. But the way he sang it says ownership. I just have a feeling that that's his story. I don't know. Derek, you'll fill me in on that too. But I'm going to rate this one, and I always rate my experience, and there's a number that immediately pops into my head, and on this one, it was a 9.2. I would call this red dirt. I mean, maybe I'm wrong on that. You guys can correct me on some of the, and you do, on some of the nuances, but this was just legit country, had the rock flair to it, but that's red dirt does, you know, it frequently does. So there it is. All right, guys, you can thank Mr. Derek Huckaby for that one. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.
I pulled you in just to push you away, searching for